Hey there, creepy peeps. Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning, and also welcome back to Creepy Family Week here in this last stretch of 31 days of Horrorween. It's not too late to subscribe if you haven't already. I may not post a video every single day all year round, but I do post horror videos all year round. Before we get into this though, I want to say thank you to my creepy patron peeps for supporting my channel. Thank you guys so much. If you want to find out the perks to being a creepy patron peep, you can follow that link in the description. Directed by David Cronenberg, Dead Ringers follows twin gynecologists who take full advantage of the fact that nobody can tell them apart, until their relationship begins to deteriorate over a woman. So I feel like this was maybe a bad choice for the last week of 31 Days of Horrorween, because oh my god, there is so much going on in this movie. First off, it's just super visually interesting. Most everything is dark and there's lots of like blues and grays. And then you have the scenes in like their operating room, I guess it is, and everyone is in these blood red surgical gowns, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of like the red surgical gowns was, but when I tell you it made me uncomfortable, and I don't know if that was the point. Like, it's just so like jarring and vibrant, and it's really the only time you see that bright of a red in the movie, so maybe it's just like meant to make you like extra uncomfortable. I'm not really sure. If that was the purpose, then it worked. The big takeaway for me with this though is that this is a really complicated movie. There are so many layers, and my brain is just like so ravaged by doing 31 videos this month that I feel like I can't even begin to process everything going on here. There's definitely some stuff about gender identity, because you have the fact that these two brothers have like traditionally feminine names, Beverly and Elliot, but he goes by Ellie. And then the fact that they're gynecologists, but then they also take advantage of women. There's this whole idea of like mutant women. They use that term a couple of times. I'm just kind of like telling you what it is. I don't have any thoughts about it at the moment, because I just don't have any thoughts, period, at this juncture in October. Then you also have like the drug use and like dependency and like separation anxiety. Like, holy crow, there's a lot going on. Something that I do know for sure, Jeremy Irons was amazing. If I didn't know any better and I didn't know that he wasn't a twin and you just showed me this movie, I would have automatically assumed it was twins playing these roles, because it was night and day the difference between Ellie and Bev. And to my understanding, I think he played it in a way where, you know, there were certain times where you weren't really supposed to be able to tell if it was Ellie or Bev, but there was a lot of times where you genuinely could just tell because of like the way he was carrying himself and the way he was moving, like you knew who it was. I also read this was based on a true story, interestingly, about Stuart and Cyril Marcus, who are twin brothers and also gynecologists who worked together in New York City. At first it was thought that the twin brothers died on the same day from a barbiturate overdose, but toxicology, I guess apparently, I'm just relaying information off the top of my head, this is probably not 100% accurate, but toxicology reports found that Stuart had probably died first from an overdose, and Cyril, however you say his name, was seen outside of the apartment within that period when Stuart would have died, and then Cyril didn't show any signs of like an overdose when they found their bodies. So super interesting and weird a little bit, but that definitely gives the end of this movie a more eerie feeling when you know that this actually happened in some capacity. Overall, this isn't something I'm gonna watch over and over again for enjoyment, but it's definitely an interesting and well-made movie. So I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. On IMDb, it has a 7.3 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it has an 83% critic score and 82% audience score. And on Letterboxd, it has a 3.8 out of 5. So if you've seen Dead Ringers, please let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. Maybe give a spoiler warning and then explain the movie to me like I'm 5, possibly. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I will see you tomorrow with another new video. Until then, stay strange. Bye.